point of this video is not to talk about my hair. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is a beautiful, slightly chilly Saturday morning, and I was sitting down to take out my braids when, well, I had a mini flashback of why I had them in. You'll notice from my very few posted videos that I prefer to have my hair out, but there are times when having braids, or I think people call them protective styling, comes in handy, and for me it's usually due to efficiency. Basically what happened is I had to go on one trip for 4 days, come back, be at work for about 2 days, go on another trip for 3 days, and on the day of return from that particular trip, leave for a week-long trip, come back from that trip, have a hectic week that is almost me non-existent at home, followed by a road trip to a wedding, followed by a planned weekend out. So I just wanted to share with you the small things that I did to be able to manage a hectic work schedule, and this just happened to be one of them. So I decided to just turn on the camera, sit down and have a chat with you. My diary started filling up sometime in August, and when I realized what is coming for me, that's when I really started to think about it hard and start planning for it. First thing I did was take out my calendar, outline exactly where the trips are, when they are, how long they are, who I'm seeing there, so that I can mentally prepare. Then following up on that comes preparation for the packing. Mind you, these are still, some of them, weeks to come. But when it comes to packing, I had to start deciding on, is there any particular equipment that I need to take? Is there anything that I have to bring along for this particular trip or particular activity, and then sort them out accordingly. With packing, you need to have the correct outfits for the event that you're going to. Nothing worse than getting to an event and realizing that you are underdressed, overdressed, or just not appropriately dressed. Next thing is grooming. I think the easiest you can make your grooming, the better. We always want to feel good, especially when we're under pressure. We want to feel good, look good, so that we can take care of other things. Part of my grooming is putting my hair away, because I know that my hair takes a lot of time. It needs a lot of maintenance for it to look the way that I do. So I got the braids, I got short nails with gloss nail polish, and only for one event where I decided that I needed a pop of color, I took the nail polish with, and I also took nail polish remover, so that when that event is done, I take it off and go back to my short gloss nails. Just my preference. Next thing after grooming is to take care of your health. These hectic schedules really take a toll on you, and if you know your health status, you know what you need to do. For example, if I'm traveling to the Western Cape, the Eastern Cape, I know that hay fever is a thing for me. I know that I need to take my antihistamines, I need to take my nasal spray, whatever is necessary for me to survive. And I also know that when I'm under stress and I'm overworked, my anemia kicks in, so I need to take my iron supplements and things like that. The next one is to actually plan your eating. It is very difficult to eat well when you're on the road, because the food options are limited, or it is food options galore, so you want to eat everything, and we know that that does not work. You will feel sluggish, not be very productive, and then come home mad because you gained an extra however many kilograms. Staying hydrated is not something that I'll even discuss. We all know we need to do it. It is necessary. When that's done, exercise. I think that 15 minutes before you take a shower, if you can, put in a good stretch, and in the evening, if you can, put in a good stretch. Getting your blood circulating is good for us, because most of these meetings we are sitting down all the time, and we don't get we don't get to do a lot of walking. Next one would be to schedule breaks in between where you can, and make sure that even right at the end of your trip you have time to relax and to get back to yourself, and that way you will come out of it victorious and still looking pretty much awesome. If you have had to survive such, please let me know how you did it, how you kept yourself going, how you kept your skin glowing, how you kept your hair popping, how you kept the productivity going amidst all the stress. So thank you guys for joining me for a small chat. I will continue to take these out, and remember, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got a story to share, tips and tricks on how to survive, put it in the description box below, and I will see you